Hello everybody.
Welcome back to our channel.
And welcome back to another video. It's been ages since we said that.
It has, because we don't usually do it on vlogs, do we? You just kind of get going with the day.
Before we go, right, taste both of these.
Okay. Delicious.
Don't they taste different? Yours is better than mine.
That's flatter though, I think.
Yeah, it is. Tastes better than mine. But don't they taste different?
Mm. This one's like more syrupy.
Yeah, yours
that one's
is
got
sweeter.
more like air in it. Coke Zero connoisseurs.
Delicious.
Where am I going to put my drink? We need, right, how many times
we
do
need to go on
this?
Amazon and get them cup holders that are in the middle.
We need cup holders for the car.
Seriously?
Where am I going to put my drink?
Put it on the
I have
floor.
to put it on the floor.
I'm putting mine on the floor.
Watch me spill it.
Don't.
It's been a while. This is taking it back to parked up. It's giving parked up, isn't
remember parked up vibes?
No, don't tell me off when I say anything like that.
Vibes?
It's not giving. No, vibes is fine. It's giving. No, I banned myself from saying that. I am not picking up on saying that. It's not giving anything. It's
Your little
just.
sister says it, doesn't she?
She does. Everybody says it. It's part of the English language if you think about it. But I refuse.
So I got a triple cheeseburger and a 9 chicken nugget meal.
I got.
You switched it up a bit today, babe.
I've never get this. I don't know what got into me. Quarter pounder with cheese, right? Mozzarella sticks, which are just incredible.
Look at these chips.
I think I've only ever had one of these once, and I'm pretty sure it was for a video.
Yeah, it was, I think.
So
no, I feel like we tried it once and then we were obsessed with it, and that's what we kept getting. But then I tried it once, but the onions weren't my favourite because the big onions aren't there.
I enjoy onions. Oh, look at that, babe. Do you want my gherkins?
Yes, please. No, I don't have a... Oh, yeah, I do have a burger. Chuck it in there. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've had, like, a catch-up. Just, like, got a bit personal, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. When was the last time we actually did a thing like that?
I don't know. I feel like it's been a real while since we've done anything like this. I can't wait to bite this burger. You guys had so many questions then. Like, I think this is the most questions we've ever gotten. There's a lot.
You nosy Parkers.
I did say make them good because we want to do a long video like we used to, because I feel like our vlogs have somehow ended up being like 20-ish minutes instead of like the usual.
Usually be like 45.
Yeah, 40-minute long vlogs. So I do want to make the vlogs longer. I don't really know where I was going with that story. Anyway, let's start, babe. What gives you the ick?
I don't want to offend people.
One of your icks is like fashion choices, isn't it? I would agree. Like certain footwear gives me the ick. Like there's a certain type of shoe. I'm thinking of it. It's a bit like the trainer emoji. A rounded, like canvas style trainer. I've got this trainer in my head.
Mine are girls that wear windbreaker tracksuits.
What's a windbreaker tracksuit? I'm not going to offend someone because I could have wore it. I might have worn something like that.
I don't know if you can see.
I'll put it on the screen if not.
Yeah.
Is an ick.
Yeah.
Like you look at it and literally just like.
It turns me off completely.
Interesting.
Like nylon clothing.
What's your ick? Nylon clothing.
Yeah. When you stood up waiting for a bus. When you stood on the bus waiting for it to stop. And you hold on and the bus brakes and you're like, oh. But what about the holding a hand out the window when they're driving? I thought you said that, wasn't it? Sitting in the middle of the back seat. Like, no, you know when there's two people in the front and one person in the back and they choose to sit in the middle?
It's true.
And like, people calling the man mammy. Seriously. Like, it's alright as a joke, like, oh, come on, mummy. But like, in general, like, oh, I'm going to see, I'm going round my mummy's. Like, that's an ick.
That would be it for me. I'd be done. The ultimate list of icks. I like that one. Allergic to pollen. 3-in-1 shampoo.
3-in-1 shampoo.
Drinks cow's milk in a glass. I have to see something for me to think, oh, that's an ick. Like when somebody says, what's your ick? in my head I'm like, I have no idea until it happens. What were your goals this time last year? Have you achieved them? I feel like buying a house was just taking over our life.
Yeah,
that was our one true goal that we were so focused on. Careers, I would say we were also focused on.
Yeah, because in order for us to get what we wanted,
we needed
some change kind of had to happen.
Yeah.
In regards to job.
I would say my goals are on track. What about you?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think so.
What is your relationship advice after 9 years together?
We say all the time, we don't really understand how we are so good.
It's when we hear about other people's problems.
It's like it's never gotten boring. It's never become the same. Like, if anything, ours just keeps getting like more and more exciting. It sounds big-headed when you say it, and people will probably be thinking, oh, of course, alright then. But genuinely,
there's no like real major issues in each other that we've had. The sex has never gone where we're having like serious talks. Like, I can't think like living together. Like, I know that's a big step for people. I know we did live together before, but
not
it's different now in our own house.
In each other's
space constantly with just us two. It makes or breaks a lot of people, doesn't it?
Because I actually like you as a person.
I like you as a person.
And there's nothing that I disliked before we got together. Because I think if you don't like physically like the person that you're with, like the person that you are, the values that you have. Even
like certain things I don't like that you do, or I don't. Because I feel like over time, wouldn't it just be like, oh, he's doing that thing again that he does. Or like he's talking in that way that he does, or he's acting that way with other people. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I feel like some people like push certain things to the side because of how much they like somebody.
Blinded by love.
I know, which is fair. Like, yes, there is certain, I don't know how to put it, like, not every relationship will be like ours.
No.
And there's no way that it could be, because every person's different. And it just so happens that we've managed to meet each other in life and have matched up so well. But I feel like you can still have a good relationship, like a really good relationship, because not what works for us wouldn't work for somebody else.
No.
Some people might not enjoy watching shows together every night. Some people might like wanting to do their own thing every time they get in after work. And
my biggest thing, right, with that is I've chose to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm going to spend it with you. So when I get in from work, I've been at work all day.
Yeah.
I don't want to be on my own.
Yeah.
I don't want to let you watch your curries and your soaps and stuff downstairs on your own while I go upstairs and play a game.
Yeah.
Because where's the love and where's the bond? You haven't got it. Sitting on the same chair together. The amount of people that I know that have their own chair.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, we've got a chair, we've got a separate chair, but I won't be taking that as my chair, because I'd rather sit with my fiance and cuddle. And
we're lucky that a lot of the time we like the same programs and we like the same hobbies and activities and stuff, and we like the same food, which helps. Like, if you don't like the same meals, you're probably not going to eat together really, or not as often as we do. Like, we eat most meals together unless
you have something that I don't want to cook. I just think it's the amount of effort that you want to put into your relationship.
And compromise and communication. You're putting your rubbish and I'm eating my chips.
Oh, sorry. But then it comes into communication. Communicating your views and your beliefs and your values.
We just talk a lot, me and Nathan, don't we?
We do.
Me and Nathan, me and you.
Me and Danielle talk so much.
We do. We talk a lot. I enjoy telling you things. There's nothing that I wouldn't tell you.
If you ever get to the point where
if you're not with the right person,
but
what's
then
the point
that's
of
what I
putting the
mean.
effort in?
But if you can't be asked to put the effort in, then there's something wrong. You clearly don't want to be with the person that you're with, so just break up. Like if
whether it's the person you're with or whether it's just a person at a relationship in general,
or if it's just the way you're feeling.
Yeah.
Like honestly, don't waste your time.
Yeah.
Just say to them, I'm not having fun. Like Tracy did to Steve McDonald last night in Corrie. Just tell them, look, I'm bored. You know.
Or if
don't cheat beforehand.
If you said that to me, I'm bored.
But on the outside, looking at some people's relationships, I would think it's boring.
Yeah.
Like, so no judgment or anything.
How is ours not boring? Because that will give some advice. How is our relationship not boring?
Because we spend time together. We laugh and joke.
We spend time together. We also spend time apart.
Yeah.
We have things to talk about with each other because we have like separate things that we do, so that when we come together we have things to talk about.
And as much as we've got the same interests, we also do have separate interests.
Yeah, we have a lot
about.
Yeah, we do have a lot of similar interests, which is just lucky.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have,
like, Pokemon Presents was yesterday, Pokemon Day was yesterday.
Yeah.
You don't really like Pokemon, but I still sat and talked to you about it.
Yeah, no, listen, because it's interesting. I like to know about your hobbies and stuff. The sex is obviously, if that's important to you, that can be an element of you becoming bored if that's
if it's
not
the same. And
yeah, you're not enjoying that, which there's no issues
we've
there with
never,
us.
that's another thing, right? I won't take it too personal, but with our sex life, for as much as it's like similar position, it never feels the same, which it does sound very strange, but it's honestly,
I think that'll make sense to a lot of people. Any tattoos or piercings or hair change plans, etc.
well, I recently changed my hair from blonde back to brown.
I have the urge to dye the two front bits. Is it called money pieces? I've got the urge to do that. Possibly pink, possibly red, but I'm trying to just talk myself out of it.
You've done that before, haven't you?
I've done it before, but I'd only kept the pink for a week, and I wish I'd have kept it longer, but
Money
I panicked.
pieces, is that what it's called?
Money pieces. I think that's when they're light. It's called money pieces, but I don't know why.
Tattoos.
Tattoos. I really want an in-between boob tattoo.
Yeah, you do.
We want a matching one.
I'd either get it down my arm or up here on my chesticle. Up here.
If anybody does have any tattoo recommendations, anywhere like...
Has that person got back to us yet?
No. No. Yeah, if anybody has any tattoo recommendations, we'll go as far as like Teesside, Durham, Newcastle.
Yeah.
Anybody around them areas, let us know. For like line work, because it's text and line work that we want.
Yeah, it's not like picture. But then I feel like once I open the floodgates of one tattoo, I want more, because I've always wanted a full arm sleeve and a full.
I'm surprised you've never got one.
And I've always wanted a leg, like a full leg one.
Really? I'm not sure about leg tattoos.
Oh, I love them.
Do you know what? It was an episode on the girls' bathroom. This girl and her boyfriend, or fiance, maybe they were getting married. When they first met, he had no tattoos. I think I got Virgo or tooth.
No.
Yeah, when they first met, he had no tattoos, and she doesn't particularly find tattoos attractive. She doesn't like not find them attractive, but she doesn't. She never thought she'd be with somebody that had loads of tattoos, and he keeps getting new tattoos all the time, and it's turned like making her totally not find him attractive anymore. And they got married.
Oh.
And she wrote into the girls' bathroom like, "What am I supposed to do?"
Oh shit.
She said like, "I just don't find tattoos attractive."
Well, that's
He's getting like,
oh shit.
"What on earth are you doing here, babe? Don't! It'll come in the car."
Why is it not moving?
I don't know. Now you're gonna have to come. No, Nathan, it's gonna come in for the chips. Close the door now.
It's not
Oh my god, you risk taker. Oh.
Give it a chip. Oh,
is it what? What type of bird is that, Nathan? Is this a good luck thing? Oh, it's got love hearts on it. Look at that. It's covered in love hearts.
Oh, it's a lovebird.
Hello. Favourite books you've read at the moment? What have you been reading, Nathan? What have you been reading?
I haven't read
Nothing.
for a while.
I've read recently. I'm in the middle of reading The Housemaid, the second one, the one with the red cover. I'm like halfway through. Not bad. Not bad. Not as good as the first one, but not bad.
I really need to start audiobooks, because I just can't sit and read a book. Because what would be perfect, right, is if I got audiobooks and I listened to a book while I cook. And
the book before that was 1,000 Boy Kisses, which was truly heartbreaking. Like,
did that break you, babe?
I cried, babe. I cried. Me.
You did.
Tears came out of my eyes.
Bless you.
I don't cry out a lot of things, but that made me cry. It was very sad. Very sad indeed. Had anything changed for you both lately in life? Not really. We're just going about our life, working hard.
I'm snowed under.
In our happy little house.
Snowed under at work. Snowed.
Snowed.
I am keeping that place ticking over. Single-handedly, I tell you. I am drowning. Curious that we never see you two with friends, i.e. a girls trip. Do you have friend groups? Love your YouTube. Thank you.
The short answer is no.
No.
The long answer...
Like, don't feel sorry for us. Like, that's our choice.
It isn't a way out of
kind
choice.
of,
It's like
because-
half and half, I think.
Yeah. Like, going through school, we obviously had friend groups. Like, we weren't...
I think we had different
Lonely people.
experiences.
Do you think? Mm-hmm. Right, so my experiences. I had a friend group at school.
You had a big friend group, in my opinion.
But, like, the friend group was only 8 of us.
Not a lot.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, basically, yeah. So, we had a friend group, but the friend group was kind of like... I don't know if we were friends because we weren't friends with others, if that makes sense. We were all friendly with other people, but, like, our group were, like, together because we were friends together
Yeah.
and outside. But, like, they were nice enough people,
Yeah.
but then we just drifted apart.
Yeah.
And then ever since then, it's just like, I don't have the want or need for friends.
Yeah. I feel like I agree in school, drifted away from people, and I feel like I did that because the bond in the first place wasn't close enough. Like, I didn't really feel like when I'm in the group talking with them,
Yeah.
I felt like they were all closer than I was, whether that
Yes.
was
I agree with that.
a mental health thing or what, or
Yeah.
it was just how it was. Like,
Yeah.
I always used to think, like, I think it's more when you look back, I'm like, I didn't really fit in there. Like,
Yeah.
we didn't have a lot in common. I just felt
And you
like...
weren't really yourself.
No, and
Like,
that's the
and
main
I wasn't
thing.
myself completely, so that when you drifted apart, you can kind of see, like, the type of person that you are away from your friends to opposed to when you were with your friends.
Yeah,
It's like two completely different people.
yeah,
Like, I don't know how many friends out of my friend group that I would still be friends with now because of the type of people that we
you
were.
are and they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And then college and uni,
College, I had the same group because we all went the same one.
I enjoyed my college and uni friends. Like, I just think we all did different things. In
You
the
had
middle,
uni friends, didn't you?
I had uni friends. I loved the girls I went to uni with. I
I
really
didn't
did.
have any uni friends.
I enjoyed them, but they were all so different. Like, it was hard to be one big group because we were all like totally different people. And then
2 whole years. Mad that.
during uni and college is when I obviously got diagnosed with the nerve damage in my foot, which kind of threw a spanner in the works because it meant that I couldn't do the thing anymore that we'd all gone to college to do. So all the other girls were doing that and applying for that, and it was like, oh, I can't do it anymore. So then I feel like I like pulled back because I was like, and then the social anxiety plays a massive part in it. When people ask you to do stuff and you literally panic yourself the whole time before you're meeting up with them, you're thinking what you're going to talk about, if they're going to find what you're saying like all of that is
Yeah.
a massive part of it.
And it's like people that you were friends with, you didn't really tell them. Like, if you were real friends,
Yeah,
you would be able to say to somebody, like, I'm not having a good day, like, can we do this instead? Like,
yeah,
I can't come out to the pub or I can't go to that club because I can't face it.
I couldn't.
Whereas you
admit
used
that.
to push yourself
It's true.
with, like, friend groups, and you used to go to them places where you weren't yourself around them anyway, and then you went to a place where you felt uncomfortable and you were even more of a shell of a human.
After that is work friends. What work do you have? You have work friends.
I would say I've got work friends, yeah. Like, people that in work that I'm friendly with and I can talk to, and
You talk about your life and
like what we've
what your
done,
hobbies
how we've
are
got-
and what you've done. Yeah,
yeah. But that doesn't spill out into real life friends. Like, we don't talk friendly out of work.
yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I would say my main thing is, right, which I find it hard to like admit, kind of feels like therapy, like talking like this. I've said, you already know, I've said it to you before, but with my nerve damage in my foot, I don't like to tell people about it. I don't like to make it obvious because I don't like to be known for that kind of thing. I don't like to be, it's Danielle with, she's got something wrong with her foot.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, it changes the way people talk to you. Like, whenever I have to say it to somebody, like, it was in work the other day, someone was like, do you drive? And I was like, no, I used to. And they're like, what do you mean you used to? And it kind of like, I can't not tell them because it just sounds like Well, I used to drive and now I don't.
Just because I can't.
I've said it now and they've brought something up that I have to tell them.
Yeah.
But then as soon as I say it, they're like, oh. And like the conversation changes.
Yeah.
And it's the same with like when people are talking about like going out, when people go out like clubbing or to bars and like they'll stand at bars and then walk to the next bar, and I can't do a lot of that. I can't go to like concerts, I can't go to festivals that everybody goes to, and there's a lot of things that I can't do, one without Nathan with me, because I use you as my support really, don't I?
Yeah. Like
physically as my support. I can't exactly be asking a friend to like practically carry me up when I can't walk anymore, so it's that kind of thing. Like once people know, it's like they don't want to talk to me about like, oh yeah, we're going to Leeds Fest, because they're like, oh shit, sorry, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't like to tell people, but I know that's a lot of the reasons why I don't do things, because people are like, oh, wouldn't you ever go here? And I'm like, I don't want to say I can't.
Yeah.
Or if we went to a bar or if we went to somewhere, you'd have to make sure there was enough seats that we're not stood up, because I can't stand up, and it would depend how far what I'm going to go into all that for someone to go, oh, no thanks, I don't really fancy being mates with you.
Yeah.
So that's like the honesty of it.
Yeah.
And I feel like you have slightly followed suit with me. Half out of choice of like, luckily we get on so well. Like I know a lot of people are like friends with the person that they're with, but a lot of people aren't as well.
Somebody would rather choose to go out with their friends rather than spend time with the person that they're with.
Yeah, I would say luckily I don't feel like I miss out too much. I choose you every time. I don't feel like I miss out too much, because you do a lot of things for me and with me. Some of them you don't love, but most of them you enjoy, like going to have a look around TK Maxx.
Love that.
Do you know what I mean?
Love a
like
home shop.
Look, yeah, like home shopping. Like some people would
Beach
do
on
that
the other hand.
with some people would do that with the girlfriends.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that you're like not the type of
the only
partner
place
that would be like, I know you Primark, you hate Primark.
Yeah, the only place I don't like going is Primark, and I just don't know what it is.
I know.
But like that's the only place in my head that I think I could genuinely let you go shopping on your own and I'll sit in the car. Because sometimes I can't face it. But I wouldn't do that because I'd come in with you all the time. But that's literally the only place that I look at and think, I could really I'll just wait here. I'm more than happy to drive you, I'll just wait here.
So yeah, I feel like, do you feel like it's a touchy subject? You know, some people can confidently say like, oh no, I don't really have any friends. Like, have you seen that trend on TikTok right now that's like, social media's not always 100% honest, here's some things about me that I don't like to admit, and you scroll through and it's like, one of them was like, I'm getting married this year and I've never had any close girlfriends, so I've got no bridesmaids, and I'm wondering if I'll ever have any friends in life that I can actually call a best friend. And I was like,
see, to me it sounds like really sad.
It does sound
like
sad.
when I say,
if we didn't have each other though and you had no friends, it would be different. If I didn't have you and I was completely alone, had to do everything that we do together on my own, and I had no friends, I would feel lonely. Yeah,
it would be a lonely place. But I always just think like, if we weren't together in who we are as a couple, like I would be a completely different person.
I'd be like, oh god, like how do I get there? Where am I going to park? What they're going to think of me? What they're going to talk about? Because it's having the
confidence to be able to go out there and put yourself out there to potentially get a knock back, which is what I don't like.
Yeah.
So there's people in work that I would
probably spend time with.
I could probably picture myself going out with somebody.
Yeah.
But bringing myself to actually say, fancy going here?
And that's everybody's.
But for them then to turn around and be like, nah, I'm alright.
Yeah, and I think like, even people who have friends still have that issue of like, they want to they found somebody and they think, oh, I'd love to like do something together. Yeah. It needs to be one person saying, do you fancy doing this?
Yeah.
Do you fancy going here? And it's like, scary stuff making friends, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially in your 20s, but
like I'm not sad that I don't have any friends.
No.
Like, and I'm not lonely. And I don't wish I had friends.
No, I think I struggle to have friends.
So do I.
Not in like, it sounds so sad and like,
it does,
but
doesn't it?
I'm genuinely serious. Like, I struggle with the
talking to them,
like the social element, of keeping up to date with. Like, my sister Kayla makes friends so easily.
Yeah.
She has a group of friends, she has multiple groups of friends, she talks to people daily. Like, I don't know if I have that within me. It sounds awful, and it's like, well, that's why you've got no friends then.
Like, there's someone I chat to every now and then, and I always feel bad that I don't answer the message.
Yeah.
And weeks can go by.
Yeah.
And they'll message me, and I'm like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot to message them back.
Yeah.
So I'll message again for a little bit, and then I'll stop, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
But I don't do it on purpose to be like, I don't want to talk to you. Because I do.
And you think for them, they'll have multiple conversations with multiple friends going on.
And they won't think it's that deep.
No, I know,
but
it's
like,
crazy.
to me, if I ignore somebody, and once it goes past that point of being like, it's been 3 days, I can't now reply to that message.
That makes sense.
Because it's just awkward now.
I agree, yeah. I'm like that.
It's difficult.
We're similar like that, I would think. And we've had different friend experiences, but... I mean, considering we usually avoid this question, we've gone pretty in-depth. I hope that's like... Because I get from your guys' point of view, you only see us, but at the same time, I don't think we're going to go through the rest of our lives with no friends. Like, we do think we're going to have opportunities to make friends, don't we?
I think we're going to be like the type of people that are like parent friends.
Yeah.
That like...
Or just like kids... friends together. We have like the same friends.
Yeah.
Which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, unless we were having massive major issues in our relationship and we needed separate people to like have a break from each other, talk about like oh, I can't, me and Nathan are having this, like, and I need someone to talk to.
But you talk to me about that stuff. Like, you don't need to talk to your friends to slag me off. Like, talk to me.
True.
Like, I don't need a friend to slag you off to.
I know, but I feel like...
talk to you and communicate with you.
Yeah, it's
And that's
true.
another thing about the relationship thing. Like, don't be together if you don't like each other. And you can't physically talk to each other about what's annoying you about the other person.
It's true.
Don't be with them.
No, you just cause more issues, don't you?
And plus,
where's the time? Where'd you find the time?
I get 1 day off a week.
I know.
And I'd rather spend the day with you than say to you, oh, next Wednesday we can't do nothing because I'm going out with Joe.
And the Wednesday after that, my other friend has
So when are we going to spend time together?
It's true, I know.
Like, and that's the balance that people have got to try and find. But like, other people can be in full-time jobs but don't work as much as we work. Opposite.
Or have night times, have evenings where you can go out.
Finish at 4 and spend a few hours together and then go out with your friends and stuff like that. But we don't have that luxury.
And we don't have weekends.
No.
So
we have 1 day off a week, and I'd rather spend that time with you.
Yeah.
And I think that helps in our relationship being as strong as it is, because we haven't like got the pressure of being like, we need to spend that time together. We need to spend time with friends at the same time.
Then there's so-and-so who wants to do this, and I need to go and do... Yeah, it's true.
So that's help. But I mean, it's not saying it's not bad that you can't have a really good relationship if you do
have friends,
stuff.
because you obviously can.
Of course you do.
It's quite... Yeah,
but like ours is
from our
special
experience. And my last point on this, right, is... Because the question said, we never see... If and when we do have friends, like we had friends when we started this YouTube channel, I wouldn't personally show our friends on our videos because I think just because we decide that we want to film parts of our life and show certain elements, like personal things of our days, doesn't mean that somebody else would want that kind of thing. So it's the same with family. Like, we rarely show family. Because I don't know.
It's only if they're really wanting to be shown, isn't it? Like, we don't force anybody to like be in the camera. Come on, we're going out.
Yeah.
Like, if we're going out,
here, we need to film. And I always say, "Are you okay if I film?" To anybody that's around us, like, is it alright if I film? And if they said, like my sister said before, like, like, no, I don't really want to be out. It's like, fine.
Absolutely.
And then I don't put So I don't think I'd really show. There would be no reason to show. I wouldn't be vlogging like a girls' trip kind of thing, because
unless you went on a girls' trip with vloggers,
unless it was other people, in this then yeah, that would be different, because then everybody's doing it. You're not the only one being like, oh, sorry girls, is it alright if I go and set the camera up over here while we all go in the pool?
And for as long as we've been doing YouTube as well, though, like, I still find it awkward to get the camera out in public.
It's true, yeah, and I think, yeah.
Around family, I find it awkward.
I agree, yeah.
To get the camera out and just start filming and talking.
There's sometimes, right, as much as we've done it and as comfortable as we are, there's sometimes when I'm starting the vlog and I know Nathan's, like, in the other room, I'm like, oh, I don't know how to, like...
Can you hear me?
Yeah, and that's us together,
yeah,
and we
exactly.
vlog together, so it's a really strange thing to record yourself. As long as we've been doing it, we still find it...
We did a podcast though, didn't we?
This bloody podcast. We started a podcast, you know, guys.
We have started
we
it.
named
We've
it,
named
we started it, we filmed it.
We filmed 2 episodes.
What did we do with it? Nothing.
Left it on the cutting room floor.
Right, next question.
But I enjoyed doing that.
Have we done this?
This is like a podcast.
I know.
And we can talk.
But we just need to do more chatty videos, I think.
No, but I really want to do a podcast.
But Nathan, the thing is, right, do you know how many avenues we put ourselves down?
I know, but I really like talking.
You're a full-time manager. Yeah. What?
I don't know.
I dribbled.
No, it's just wet.
That was another question. What do you both do for work? So this kind of answers that. Nathan works full-time in retail as a manager. I work part-time. Yeah, that's where we'll leave it at that. A small business owner, which is a 24/7 job.
Yeah.
That takes up every part of my time, when you're doing everything to, like, making the orders, packing the orders, making the content, marketing. It's literally a full-time thing. Takes up every part of your brain that you could possibly think of. Like, I go to bed, wake up thinking about it.
Yeah.
So that's a big part. Our YouTube channel it's not like a job.
No.
But it's like a hobby that it obviously, like, makes us a small income, for one. Very small, so it's not really noticeable. Yeah. But it's still something that takes time and effort. Like, editing videos takes like 2 to 3 hours to do, making the thumbnail, doing the description, everything like that, planning the content. Then we've somehow started something else that we're not going to go into, because we obviously want it to be a bit of a surprise for you all. Yeah, we started something else, like a little project together that we're working on. And it's like, how many more things do you want us to do?
But I just think a podcast is what we were like. That's what we're made for, I think. Talking. Because we love to talk about, like, sometimes it's in-depth stuff, sometimes it's heartfelt, sometimes it's cute, but then sometimes it's just, like, funny and just random and just...
Do you know what, right?
What?
Do you find it easy to open up to people in your life how we do on YouTube?
No.
Like, you don't think that we're talking to, like, sometimes it's strangers, sometimes it's people who feel like friends because they've watched our life for so long. It's a mixture of people. But I don't necessarily find it, like, too hard to open up, whereas in person I'm very closed off. And I think that's another thing about the friends thing, of why it's hard to make friends, because I know I close myself off. I don't let people too close. Whether it's trauma from past friendships, like, we both went through a friendship breakup at different times, different people, and that's, like, a lot. It was a lot at the time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So I don't know whether I, like, purposely close myself off. I don't like to let people in too much. I tell them a little bit, but not enough where I feel like I'm letting them get to know me. Yeah,
see, I'm kind of similar, but then at the same time, I'm kind of like, I want to open up to people. It's just, I don't want to share too much, because then I don't want them thinking
differently.
Like, oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Like,
yeah.
Because I probably could open up to people.
Okay.
But then, the second I say something, I'm always like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, it's all social anxiety, isn't it? It's all fun and games.
Horrible,
fun and games. It's horrible.
But it's like, it's not a pity party, this. It's like,
no, it's not.
I'm honestly fine.
We're confident in our choice of lack of friends.
We're fine not having friends.
Yeah.
It's not a cry for help of being like, I need friends.
No.
Like, it's honestly,
and I do think there will be a time, like, we're still in our 20s. There's plenty of opportunities for us to, even in 5 years' time, be like, remember when we, like, you meet someone, it can literally take a month before you feel like you're friends with somebody, you're doing stuff, and then a couple of years have gone past and it's like, oh, we've been friends.
What is a friend?
What is a friend?
Is a friend?
No, we need to get off
let's
this
carry
question.
on. Right, maybe this is a podcast topic. Oh, this is a spicy one.
Spicy one.
So, has your sex life changed since living together?
I would say yes.
It's gone back to that thing though, like of how sex every time is different.
Yeah.
And more so, like when we live together now.
Yeah.
We can like fully like.
I feel like
I'm say fully let go on that, but it's like, but we can be so closer and together.
Yeah.
And more intimate around the house.
When you're living with other people, do it in every room. There's more rooms to do it in, that's the difference. No, you've got more variety, experiment, you've got like...
you don't need to close your door. Like, you can just walk around naked. Like, there's so many more opportunities. Confident
and comfortability is what has changed it, I think.
Yeah.
And the fact of like, when you're not living with people, it's like, when you're... I don't know how to put this, PG. When you're like getting in the mood, if you're with other people, it's like, oh, we can't.
Like stop it.
Yeah. Whereas when you're in your own space, in your own house, and you're on your own timings,
like,
you can do whatever you want.
Go to bed. But
is that your line? Yeah. You want to go to bed?
I want to go to bed.
Favourite outfit?
Favourite outfit?
Do you want to go first?
My favourite outfit on you or me?
You, I would think. Favourite outfit?
Anything black or white?
I love a bit of black and white. I'm wearing all black today. I've got this jumper on from Boohoo.
I'm wearing white.
Love a hoodie. Hoodie and joggers, hoodie and leggings with socks and trainers.
Cargo bottoms for me.
Cargo bottoms for you, love and a cargos. Hoodie or a sweatshirt. I love, like, that's my chilled outfit. I would say I love midi dresses. They're my go-to. Love plain, funky, love a midi dress.
I love plain stuff.
You love plain stuff. Yeah. Depends what mood I'm in. And right now I've got girly nails, I've got flowery nails, and my nails before this were black and white. So I really change it up. Like,
don't you?
Some days I look like
Wednesday Addams.
Yeah,
and some days you look like, what's her friend called? Enid.
It's true. Yeah. That's real true.
Are you going to Palma this year? We found your YouTube through Palma Vlogs. Someone else asked this, kind of said any more travel plans this year as well, so we can kind of answer these. Both together. So, right.
Have we booked a holiday?
We have booked a holiday.
Are you going to Palma?
We're hoping to go to Palma.
We've booked the holiday basically without the funds. So...
the funds will come. However...
we say money comes and goes.
We have, however, just had to pay the car to get fixed again. So that's kind
of... was shocking.
Eating into the holiday fund. But, you know, that money will come back somehow.
At the end of the day, we're working really hard and... we're so grateful that we've got our beautiful house. Like, it's all we wanted for so long.
And we've worked hard for it.
We've worked hard for it. It means that we can start a family together in the future. And yeah, that was our main goal. And it's like, I don't want to be just working ourselves to the bone now with no kind of benefits.
Like reward type thing.
Reward, because I think whether it's as small as like, I don't know, treating yourself to, what's something small? You can get yourself.
Cartier.
Well, that's not small, is it? Cartier. I mean, like
Gookie.
A new top for £10. If it's something small like that, or as far as a holiday to Palma, because Palma, right? Where are we going? Palma Nova. It's extortionate. Like, there's people in work, and I keep asking them. They're like, "Oh yeah, we booked our holiday," and I'm like, "Oh, how much did you get it for?" And they're like, "I don't know how I'm paying for it. It was like 600," and I'm like, £600? How long for? Seven nights.
Oh wow.
600, and I'm like, yeah, that is expensive, right?
Yeah.
But to go to Palma Nova, where we're going, is a lot more than that. And yes, we could go somewhere else.
We could do, but we just love Palma. Like, it's one of them places where you just feel, even after the whole thing that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, which we've learned like, our mistake.
Yeah, like that was really bad.
We got robbed. Yeah.
Yeah, but. Like, it still holds, like, it holds even more of a special place for you because that's where you used to go with your grandma and your granddad and everything like that.
But like, I feel like you've come into that now.
Yeah, like, I never knew Palma existed before I got with you.
Yeah.
Like, ever.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a place.
Yeah.
I thought it was just Magaluf or Mallorca.
Yeah.
But like Palmer
it's so
is such
different,
like,
isn't it? Considering
Yeah.
it's right near Magaluf, it's a complete different.
it's more like family vibes and like chilled out and
Nice, yeah.
a lovely like little village thing.
Beautiful
like,
beaches,
gorgeous.
like nice
Beautiful.
places for drinks and
Yeah.
stuff. We were sat and we were like, we really shouldn't be doing this. Like, where we're going to get the money
And
from?
it took
We
us
need
a
to
while,
put-
didn't it?
It did.
Because
we were
looking for ages and we were like, should we book it? And we left it for a day and then we went back to it and we were like, if we don't book it, it's only going to go up in price.
yeah.
So we booked it. We just now need to pay for it.
And as we were like, right, let's just check like a couple of other destinations to see if there is somewhere else cheaper that. But when we were looking, like, the prices weren't that different, and we were like, do you know what?
Let's just do it.
We deserve it, and I don't
Last
know.
holiday, isn't it?
I know, we feel so lucky. I feel like if we end up going on this holiday, I'm just gonna feel like, and I know we work hard for it, but at the same time, like, the fact that we've been able to buy a house and still manage to
Look
go on a
forward to a
holiday,
holiday.
like the year after we've bought the house, is just
Like, because I honestly thought when we got the house, like,
there would be no way.
we wouldn't be able to do it unless we saved up for like 5-6 years.
Yeah, it's true.
But
yeah.
like, just so grateful for being able to even think about booking a holiday. How long do you see yourself at your house?
I would say a while.
I would say at least 8 to 10 years, probably.
Yeah, definitely.
Realistically, 8 to 10 years.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a question saying like, is it your forever home? Like, are you going to live there for... And I feel like, I don't know whether you can predict that. Like, if we were in this house forever, it's a beautiful house. I feel beyond lucky that we've managed to buy a house, and
Yeah.
it's in a beautiful area. It's got a lovely garden. Like, it is a really nice space, but I don't know whether we actually see it as a forever home if there was an option to move to something else, kind of thing. But
Yeah.
it would all depend on a
Depends on
lot
where
of
you're at in
different
life,
factors.
isn't it, and
yeah,
what you've got.
I don't think you can say that far in advance, like when you've just bought a house, where you're going to be in. He's just swerved all over. In like 10-20 years, where you're going to be.
What's both of your plans for the next 2 years?
Because that's a good question, because it's different. I feel like the 5-year question is too hard to think that far in advance.
Yeah.
2 years.
2
That's
years.
a nice, like, we won't be 30 yet.
Be 29.
We'll be 29.
Oh my god.
That sounds mad. We'll be still in our 20s. We'll be in the last phase of our 20s. So where do you want to be? How do you want to end your 20s?
How do I want to end my 20s with a baby?
We would love...
I'd love to start a
most of
family.
you know, it's not like, we don't keep that a secret.
No.
We would love a family. We love kids. I feel like we'll be amazing parents. I'm so excited to bring life into the world and bring up a family in our like loving relationship and our beautiful home.
Yeah.
Obviously, when that happens is kind of out of your control. Yeah, I agree that before we end our 20s,
It's kind of like the next step type thing, isn't it?
If that's what you want in life, it doesn't
Yeah.
have to be.
It
but
doesn't
for
have to
us,
be, yeah.
it's what we've always wanted since we first got together. We talked about
Children.
having kids together.
Little
Yeah.
babies.
I just really hope the business is still doing good.
Yeah.
I hope you're still enjoying your job and it's giving you like
Fulfillment.
a balance of fulfillment, stress, because stress doesn't always have to be a bad thing. Like,
No.
I feel stressed sometimes in what I do, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. Like, I enjoy... I was saying on one of my studio vlogs, on probably the last one that I uploaded, I enjoy my mind being like having loads of stuff where I'm like, right, I need to do this, and how am I going to get it all done? Rather than having not the stress. Like, I feel like I thrive sometimes in giving myself probably more to do than I can actually do.
Yeah.
As long as my business is doing good and we're happy, I'll be happy.
And that's all we can ask for, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dane, I think this is one for you because I don't know what it means.
Okay.
Do you have any tips to stop razor burn? I have it bad and I wonder if you have a routine.
What do you mean you don't know what... Oh, I suppose you don't...
I don't shave.
Oh, yeah, you don't shave to the bone. Not to the bone.
To the bone? Jeez.
You don't shave to the skin, do you?
No.
I have used an Estrad razor for years now. 2, 3, maybe more years. I was really kindly gifted it and then I've used it ever since because I pay for the heads every like 4 to 6 weeks. I think I get them sent through the post. It means you're not using single-use plastic, and yeah, I feel like that's definitely helped with that. I raise what's it called, shaving foam doesn't work for me. If I use shaving foam, my skin is like bumps galore, cuts galore. Doesn't work for me. I have to use Imperial Leather body wash.
Yeah,
that works for me amazing. The foam one, yeah. When I'm shaving, I have to make sure that there's enough like water as well as the foam and body wash, because if I just like put all of the foam on my leg and then shave up, obviously I'm just talking legs, but anyway, I shave my whole body. I don't particularly enjoy hair anywhere, so I shave everywhere. But if we're talking legs, I have to make sure I'm putting water as I'm shaving at the same time, rather than just all the foam, shave. And what else? Shave. The temperature of your legs, like last night in the bathroom, it was freezing cold, the water was boiling, my legs were cold, so my legs were like standing up, like had goosebumps, and then as I was shaving, I could feel that I was gonna be giving myself the razor bump. So
there you go.
I feel like that's my top shaving tips.
Amazing, love that.
No worries.
Would you say you are more sexually active now you have moved into your own place?
That was same as the last one. We've answered that, haven't we?
Right, yeah.
Oh no, are we more sexually? Yeah, I would say so.
I would say so.
I would say so.
What is in your spare room? We never see it.
That spare room.
Honestly, the spare room, this is what it has in it.
Go ahead, babe.
A drying rack for clothes that come out the washer. A dehumidifier to dry said clothes that have come out the washer.
Yeah.
A little unit thing that has 4 drawers in it. 2 of them are for pyjamas, one of them is for towels.
Yeah.
An ottoman.
Yeah.
2 suitcases and ladders.
Basically,
that's literally what it's got in it.
Basically, if we had the money,
set of cards.
If we had the money, we would have done the spare bedroom as a bedroom with like a bed in it, little cute. Like obviously decorating and home decor and interiors is one of my passions, so of course we would have decorated it if we had the funds, but we don't have any spare money to do that. And secondly, we know that we want that to be a nursery, so that would
wasn't
be
like a necessity for the first thing to be done, because obviously we got our bedroom done, the front room got painted and stuff, then
we did the hallway,
and then we did the dining room.
Like
all them came before that bedroom needed touching, because our thought, like you said, was for it to be a nursery, and it didn't. There was no point really decorating it
to then have to sell everything and take everything out. Like, so if we got like a bed in there, like a drawer, everything. What were we saying with that? The camera's just died, so we're gonna have to cut this short. But basically, there was no point in buying a bed and all furniture for a room to then, in a year's time or however many months' time, to have to get rid of everything. And next up is the kitchen that we want to decorate, and my studio needs some TLC. It needs to be super funky in there, and like I want to feel creative when I'm in there, so they're the next 2 rooms. We've just got home from the gym.
Yes, we have.
The camera died mid-filming, not mid-filming, because we'd been filming
towards the end.
So long. Towards the end.
It was like, come on guys, wrap it up.
What were we even talking about? We were talking about the spare bedroom? That there was no point in getting furniture for it?
No, I think it was after that.
After that? I feel like this is a really long video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. We do have still a lot more questions. I did say we got a lot of questions. So if you want to see a part 2, we will... Sorry, babe.
It's okay.
I've done too much in the gym. I can't hold it all. We will definitely do a part 2 if you want to see a part 2.
We could just talk forever, and we've got a lot of questions to go through, so...
I think everyone knows that, don't they?
Yeah.
That we could just go on forever. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy us talking your ear off. And there's an Amazon driver looking at us. Have I ordered? I have ordered something. That'll be for me. So we'll see ya. We will see you in the next video.
See ya.
Bye.